Hallo Leute, Mathwe und wir spielen weiter Tales of Races F. Ich bin mal ein bisschen hier rausgegangen, um was zu probieren. Hat allerdings nicht den Erfolg gebracht, den ich gern gehabt hätte. Deswegen gehen wir jetzt wieder dahin, wo wir hin sollen, nämlich hier hin. Schade eigentlich, dass das nicht so geklappt hat, wie ich es gerne gehabt hätte. Das stört mich etwas. Das ist doof. Ganz doof. Dann zeige ich euch dann das andere. Vielleicht. Eventuell. Aber nur vielleicht und nur eventuell. Und so. Und ich trinke mal was.
Oh my gosh, Fourier, I haven't seen you in forever.
Just when I thought it was safe to relax. It looks like you brought the whole gang with you.
Listen, Fourier, we need your help.
Oh? When monsters change, it's usually due to a mutation triggered by their environment.
Sorry, but could you explain?
All creatures have the ability to adapt to changing conditions. It's what allows the species to thrive. For example, if animals from a warm climate are transported to a colder one, many of them will perish. However, the strong ones will adapt and evolve in order to survive.
So is that what's happening here?
Yes. I would assume the monsters are evolving to better meet the threat posed by humans.
So you think we're helping to make the monsters stronger?
That's what I just said, isn't it? Of course, it's just a hypothesis.
But doesn't it usually take forever for things to evolve?
Normally, yes. Evolution is a slow process that takes several generations to unfold. But we have numerous examples of sudden mutations in monsters, especially those that live near the volcanoes. In other words, outside interference greatly increases the odds of rapid mutation. I would theorize that an unknown being is affecting them, perhaps something similar to Lambda or Lastalia. Do you think Lambda himself might be responsible?
Absolutely not.
You seem quite sure. How can you be so certain? Do you doubt my powers?
It's not that. I made a decision to exist together with you, so of course I'm going to trust you.
Did you say trust?
You lent me your power because you were trying to help. Isn't that right?
Even if true, I would do so only because you are my host vessel. Though I exist inside you, do not be so arrogant as to think you can control me.
I'm not trying to control you. You helped us back there. You saved our lives. I haven't thanked you yet, so thanks.
This is nonsense.
I don't know if Lambda influenced the mutations, but I didn't sense his power in those monsters.
If that's the case, then I think the problem might be up there.
In Fodra?
I wanted to talk to you because Fodra's been acting kind of wonky. I didn't even notice until Poisson and the Overseer brought it up. But ever since, me and all the other Amarcians have been studying it. About 2 months ago, we found Elith gushing from a point on the surface.
Therefore, Fodra's supposedly non-functional core is showing signs of activity. If Fodra's core is in fact the source of all life, then yes, it's conceivable that the core might be promoting evolution in the monsters.
Is my sister the best or what? Okay guys, I gotta take the shuttle and zip off to Fodra.
Do you really think you'll learn something new up there?
Well, I'm sure not learning anything standing around here.
In that case, we'll go with you.
Oh hey, wait, is Stratus Valkanus still okay? Cause you know, all these crazy monsters are appearing near Valkanus.
At the very least, the President deserves to know. But that means a side trip to Strata.
I'll go. But I'm not looking forward to it. Something wrong, Hubert? No, it's nothing. How about we go with you? It'll be a lot easier than going alone. All right, but please try not to cause any trouble.
Aw, you look down, little bro. What's wrong?
Who, me? No, nothing's wrong. Leave me alone.
Geez, fine. Sorry. No need to be so cold, gosh.
You are being mean to Pascal, Hubert.
No, Wait, am I? But that's how I've always acted.
You never look her in the eyes.
Sophie, you are very perceptive. It's just... looking at her like that is... difficult. It's hard for me to explain. I don't think I can meet her gaze at this particular moment.
Do you have a guilty conscience?
Huh? You've been talking to the captain, haven't you?
When a man has a guilty conscience, he can't look a woman in the eye, right?
Perhaps not. Not that I feel particularly guilty about anything, mind you. I hate to admit it, but sometimes even I don't understand what's wrong with me.
It's okay. Cheer up, Hubert.
Supi. Dann wollen wir mal. Dupdi-dupdi-dup. Sequenz. Dupdi-dupdi-dup.
Sophie?
You all right? If you have something to say, you shouldn't keep it inside.
Pascal, I want to be human.
But you're already plenty human. Your body's just a little different is all.
No, it's more than that. I'm not like you at all. Asbel, Sharia, Hubert. Richard, Pascal, Captain Malik, you're all going to die someday. But not me. If I were a human, you couldn't leave me behind when you died. Help me, Asbel. How do I become human?
Well...
I see. It's impossible, isn't it?
Der Weihnachtsmann wird auch niemals sterben und wir sind Engel. Also werden wir auch niemals sterben. Nur Hubert und Pascal. Und wisch dir deine nicht vorhandene Träne weg und schau deine Hand an. Oh, das erklärt einiges.
No matter how sad I get, I can't even cry like you. I just want to be the same as you. I wish that Asbel was my father and Sharia was my mother. I wish I'd been born human with you as my family. Sophie.
Asbel, I'm not sure it's a good idea to bring her with us.
It's okay. I'll stay behind, here with Sophie. I just don't think she should travel until she's feeling a little better.
I'll stay here too. I'm totally good at cheering people up.
And you, Asbel?
Hat mein Schwert ein Auge?
It might help to come along and clear your head for a bit.
All right. I'll go to Strata.
Mein Schwert hat tatsächlich
Well,
ein Auge.
it looks like it's just the men this time.
Sharia, take care of Sophie, okay?
Wieso hat mein Schwert ein Auge? Ich habe keinen Heiler. Im Ernst. Wollt ihr mich...
So that big crater in front of the village is still there, huh?
The one Pascal made? Yes. There was talk about filling it in, but it's not blocking the road or anything, so we left it.
Since we're talking about Pascal, I've been wondering about something. Are Pascal, Poisson, and Fourier all sisters?
Apparently, Amarcians get married and have children at much younger ages than we do. They say it's healthier, biologically speaking. I hear that some parents and children are so close in age that they often claim to be siblings when dealing with the outside world.
What he's trying to say is that Fourier is Pascal's mother, and Poisson is Pascal's daughter.
Wait, what? Her daughter?
It would be shocking if it were true.
Huh?
I'd imagine that Pascal and Fourier are sisters, just as it appears, and Poisson is unrelated, since she's in line to be the next overseer.
I'll just ask Pascal next time I see her.
Genau, mach das mal. Wo wollte ich jetzt eigentlich hin? Ach so. Wieso habe ich eins gerade so gegähnt? Ich weiß es nicht. Schade. Der Drache da oben drauf gefällt mir. Kann man gegen den kämpfen vielleicht mal? In dem Spiel sind die Drachen ja wunderschön.
I have always wanted to come to this place.
So you can challenge Riot Peak and test your skill?
Right. And also meet Hombre Noir, the mask of justice.
Homeboy Niles?
Hombre Noir. He makes his home at Riot Peak and protects the island. He invites warriors to fight so that he might instill in powerful men a desire for peace. Whenever innocents are in peril, he leaves the island and emerges as a powerful force for righteousness.
Yeah, but wait, hold on. I thought only the Guardians live on Riot Peak.
You are correct. Ombre Noir is a character based off the Riot Peak Guardian we met.
Wait, you met the Guardian?
Well, yeah.
Wow, I've always wanted to meet him.
I even got his autograph.
When did that happen?
Incredible! You must show it to me later.
Why wait till later when I can show you now? It's right over there in my luggage.
Oh, let's see.
Those two sure are chummy.
Man, I should have asked for an autograph too.
Moment, wann hat er das Autogramm bekommen? Ich kann mich nämlich gerade nicht daran erinnern. Und da hat er sich bitte schön das Autogramm geholt. Ich will auch eins. Moment, ich brauche kein Autogramm, denn ich bin der Wächter. Muah. Sollte ich auch mal weiterspielen. Fällt mir gerade so ein. Ich habe so viele Tales-of-Projekte, die sollte ich alle mal weiterspielen in ferner Zukunft. Naher Zukunft. Also so nach Tales-of Crisis F. Was ja sich so langsam aber sicher dem Ende nähert. So viele Folgen sollten es eigentlich nicht mehr werden. Ich denke mal, von der hier, also nach der noch 5, 6 Folgen vielleicht. Mal schauen.
This is starting to get out of hand.
Das Weihnachtsmann-Kostüm steht ihnen sowas von.
I couldn't do anything for her. I didn't know what to say.
Few people would. It's a difficult problem with no one simple solution. Right now, you need to attend to business. You can make time for Sophie later.
You're right. Of course. So, Hubert, will we see the president soon? Hubert?
Oh, yes, of course.
Worried about the president's daughter, are you?
Captain,
Wait, what?
it's nothing. It's just a little marriage proposal.
I never thought I'd hear the words Hubert and marriage in the same conversation.
You're one to talk. Mother had plenty to say about you in her letters, you know.
Don't you two have anything better to do than discuss my personal life?
Don't look at me. Your marriage is all she can think about anymore.
It is a sign of great trust for the president to offer you his daughter's hand.
I know, and that's what makes it so awkward. If you hadn't sent that request for aid, I don't know what I'd be doing now.
If you're this worried, Hubert, maybe we shouldn't go on.
I'm not worried, it's just... I don't know how to approach the president, because I have no intention of accepting the proposal.
The president is reasonable. If you speak with him, man to man, I'm sure he'll understand.
Ich bin eigentlich ehrlich gesagt auch nicht sicher, ob ich mir wirklich alle Titel holen will, aber das sehen wir dann mal in Zukunft, weil hier Hubert, Espel. Ich glaube, das hier sind die DLC-Kostüme. Titelkostüme, ich bin mir nicht sicher, und bis hier sind eigentlich seine normalen Kostüme, also das hier alles sind die normalen und das ab hier sind alles Kostüme, die man nicht im Spiel bekommt. Und wie ihr seht, wie viel fehlen mir noch? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Titel noch. Ach, die bekomme ich hier alle. Die bekomme ich alle hier und die bekomme ich so. Was war das nochmal? Ach, Gegnermeister und das war der 500 Titel. Das ist der mit den ganzen Colors. Bei denen hier bin ich allerdings gerade gar nicht sicher. Ah, das sind die Arts. Da muss ich also noch ein paar Arts machen. Das habe ich schon ersehen und das auch. Dann wollen wir mal ein bisschen mit Arts kämpfen und das hier angucken.
So, how is your foster father doing these days, Hubert?
Well, he spent quite a bit of time moping around the house.
Was he sick?
No, it's from when the president discovered his plan to take over Lant. You can imagine the repercussions he had to face as a direct result. I won't lie, those were tough times. But now my father and the president seem to be getting along far better than they were before.
So, all the talk about you marrying the president's daughter stems from that?
Yes, that may be the case.
Regardless, treasure the time you have left with your father. You don't know how long his health will hold, and I'm sure he still has things to teach you.
There isn't much I care to hear from that particular father.
The more I see of men like you, the less I want a son of my own.
Does that mean you want a daughter, Captain Malik?
Well, I suppose I wouldn't mind an adorable little girl.
Adorable, sure. Until she grows up and calls you a pig, and tells you to stay out of her life forever.
Hubert, does it bring you joy to crush my dreams?
Oh, please, Captain. I'm only being realistic. Whether he's right or not, I do have things to report. I suppose a quick family visit wouldn't hurt?
So, ich will nur mal eben gucken, ob ich mit den Titeln recht hatte. So, die Nummer 24 ist über eine Sidequest. Die Nummer 18 ist auch über eine Sidequest. Ah, ich glaube, das kommt Nummer 32. Das ist mit Level 200. 40. Ja, das ist mit A 12.000 Mal einsetzen. Das hier ist das mit 10.000 Mal die Dings treffen, die Schwachstelle. Also das hier. Und die 86 ist... Ja, das mit den Items stehen. Und was das hier ist, das werde ich euch alles später zeigen. Das ist für euch erstmal völlig uninteressant. Weil wenn ich das jetzt verraten würde, würde ich was vielleicht von der Story wegnehmen. Und das möchte ich nicht.
Mr. President.
Hubert, Lord Asbel. My goodness, King Richard.
What's going on? Did something happen?
We've received word that the Valkanus is under attack.
Damn! I didn't think the monsters would get here so quickly.
Do you know something?
We can explain everything later. Right now, we need your permission to attack these creatures.
King Richard, I couldn't possibly ask that of you.
Please, I insist. My kingdom owes a great debt to the courage of Strata. I would do anything in my power to help you.
Additionally, sir, I fear our soldiers will be no match for these monsters.
However, we have recently acquired the power to combat them.
Very well. If things are as you say, I will leave these beasts in your capable hands.
Thank you, Mr. President. We won't disappoint you.
So. Auslöschungskommandant. Ich weiß gerade nicht, ob mir der Titel eigentlich gefallen soll oder nicht. So, dann wollen wir mal. Wie viele Arts habe ich denn eingesetzt? Mal so aus Neugier. Konnte ich noch mal auf die A... Achso. Gucken wir mal hier an. 4500. 4.000, 5.800, 6.900, 6.900, 8.100, 1.100, 8.800, 8.800 für 9.200, 10.000. Nicht mehr viele. So. Sind auch nicht mehr viele. Das dürfte echt... Eigentlich den Titel sollten wir relativ schnell bekommen. Wir durften irgendwas mit 11.400, 5, 6, 700 haben. So grob überschlagen habe ich das ja jetzt gerade mal. So, dann wollen wir mal hier hin. Hier gibt es nämlich noch was. Hi.
Welcome back, Hubert. How are things progressing?
We have obstacles, but none that cannot be overcome.
Good, good. But now we have another matter to discuss. I'm currently in talks to re-establish myself as a player in Strata's political machine. The President and I had our differences, yes, but that's all behind us now. I am counting on you, Hubert. Do not fail me.
He's talking about marriage, isn't he?
I fear he will be disappointed. I have no interest in marrying the President's daughter.
Then you'd best refuse him quickly.
I don't get it, Hubert. Why are you so against the idea?
I'm sure he has a reason. In situations such as these, you must be both clear and firm. To do anything else would invite disaster.
I am aware of that, Captain. It's just...
I understand. It must be hard to have a true love who is so... well, you know.
True love? What are you talking about?
Oh, come now. There's no point in denying it.
We all know, after all.
What? I'm really confused right now.
Don't worry about it, Asbel.
But if you want to refuse the President, you're going to need a good reason.
Hubert is still young. Perhaps he can claim he's not ready for the responsibility of a family.
Yes, but married life changes reality for everyone. I don't see why that would be any different for me.
What if you said you didn't want to marry until your military position was more secure?
I'm already a lieutenant.
Bah, titles are meaningless.
If I wished it, I could have thousands of troops at my command.
All right, fine. Then tell him ladies at every port of call have fallen for your good looks.
That's a terrible idea. I want to avoid a marriage, not lose the respect of the people.
I'm starting to think you don't want to avoid this marriage at all.
Well, not with these awful ideas, I don't.
Oh, this is madness. Just tell him you're in love with someone else already.
And if people ask who it is?
Then tell them her name.
Oh, yes, a splendid idea. And who would honestly believe I carried a torch for her?
I think you just admitted it.
Now see here! Holy crap!
I think your brother has finally figured it out. What do you think, Asbel?
Hubert's in love with... Enough! We are done talking about this! Now then. I have no plans to marry the President's daughter.
If she'd even have you.
After all, I have little interest in the political ambitions of my father. If I am to support this country in the future, I must maintain my connection to the common people. Just as I know she will. They just keep coming!
Come on, let's lend a hand.
Stand.
And strong.
Cairn of Kings.
Charge! Gravity blast! That's right! Gotcha! Ready alarm! Demon Fang! Eagle! Dragon! Charge! Rays of light shine upon us! Strike! Gotcha! Roar! Strike! Healing wind! Demon Fang! Roar! How's this? Eat this! Jordan! Kill it! Phoenix! Dragon! Pretend it! Healing wind! Phoenix! Eat this! Demon Fang! Kill! Eat this! Gotcha!
You need to study up on the basics.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Assemble the remaining soldiers and hold this point at all costs.
Yes, sir.
We need to do something about the monsters in these ruins as expediently as possible.
Doing so will earn you further accolades and raise your stock. Soon the President will beg to have you as his son-in-law.
Please, that's enough. It is not the sort of decision one should be coerced into making.
He's right.
But it's a truth of marriage. The higher you rise, the less your own opinions matter.
You too, Richard?
Oh yes. An endless stream of Windor nobility keeps pestering me about their eligible daughters.
I envy your array of options, Your Majesty.
Do you now? I've heard talk that you have a beautiful girl waiting at every port in the land.
Yeah, it's rough. Girls keep telling themselves and everyone else that they're my lover.
Interesting. Might you have done something to give them that impression?
Not that I can remember.
Come on, guys. This is crazy. I don't want to select a wife like I'm shopping from a catalog.
Inconvenience us so.
He runs by the light! Okay, to the dam! He runs by the light! Win! With a dive! Eat this!
King for 3! Hey! Can't lose! Thank you!
Let's begin. A man speaks with his back.
Prepare yourself! Dance like the damned! Instant balls! I think Strike! Be gone! Strike! Be gone! Be gone! Charge! We won't fail! Let's do this! Be gone! Charge! Strike! Roar!
You ready for this?
Okay, be cleared by the light! Let's go! Roar! Charge!
It will take more than that to stand in our way.
Shall we begin?
You ready? Yeah! There's the rules! Yeah! Rays of light shine upon us! Air pressure! You're mine! Rays of light shine upon us! Eat this! Here! Have it trapped! Take this! Eat this! It's over! Rip to pieces! Stampede strike!
Just what I'd expect from Asbel's instructor.
Your skills haven't dulled either, Your Majesty. Remember your training.
Strike! What is this? Eat this!
A bit hot under the collar?
Thank you. Win! Let's end it!
Embrace your pride and sleep. Dust to dust. Eternal serenade.
Rays of light shine upon us.
You need to study up on the basics. Stay sharp, even against tough. Not bad, don't you think? Stay sharp, even against chumps. Oh, go sleep, Fury.
Eat this! Great job! You performed reasonably as well. Must you inconvenience us so? It's over! Rip to pieces! Stampede strike! Eat this! Pretend this! Rays of light shine upon us! Eat this! Eat this! No one can stand before my blade! Must you inconvenience us so? It's over! Shining blade of triumph!
Not bad, don't you think? Let's get this underway.
Heed my call! Okay, heed my call. Stand in. It's not looking good. It's over. Rip to pieces. Stampede strike! Great work, Captain.
You're not doing so bad there yourself, Asbel.
I'm sensing something strange. The monsters we seek may be nearby.
And with this, your stock will rise, the President will beg to have you as his son-in-law, and...
Again with this? Your lips are much too loose, Captain. What sort of soldier openly discusses his comrades' personal affairs?
Well, usually my lips are sealed, but when it's information we all share already, that's a different story.
My affairs are not common gossip.
Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure the Captain spilled one of my secrets once.
Whatever are we to do with you, Malik? We shall have to find a punishment that fits your crime. Perhaps I should read aloud the contents of a certain love letter you wrote 20 years ago.
I don't know where you got that, but if you read it, I'll be forced to share humiliating stories from His Majesty's childhood.
You would threaten your king?
There's little difference between king and subject in a place like this.
Yes, well, let's put that aside and make for... Hey, stop! Listen to me!
Those new creatures are controlling the monsters Lambda left behind.
It appears Fourier was correct after all.
Let's do this.
Stand strong. Yeah! Win!
I feel sorry about that. Okay, heed my call.
Still. Okay, be cleansed by the lights!
I won't disgrace my... I failed everyone.
Behold!
Raise up! Life,
sorry about that.
Okay, heed my call!
You could do better. I failed everyone. Brother. Sorry about that.
This can't be happening!
I wish you hadn't seen me like that.
Raise the light! Heed my call! Raise the light!
Okay, it's over. No mercy.
It's time! Expunging! Sword! Heed my call! Rays of light shine upon us!
Not looking...
Rays of light shine upon us! Here!
Wish you hadn't seen me like that.
Healing wind! Rays of light shine upon us!
Here!
Can't be okay! Diabolic rage! Heed my call! Stand in.
I won't disgrace myself again.
Okay, be cleansed by the light!
I failed every... Sorry about that.
I'm still...
I wish you hadn't seen me like that.
Rays of light shine upon us. Can't keep happening.
Forgive me.
I failed everyone.
I expect the best from everyone.
Okay, heed my call. Okay, diabolic wave. Heed my call. Rays of light shine upon us. Okay, be cleansed by the light. Okay, heed my call. You won't live to regret this. Let destruction reign. Be cleansed by the light.
I failed every... Well, sorry about that.
Diabolic rage! Be cleansed by the light! Shine upon us! Healing wind! Plasma shot!
Oh, divine. Let's get there.
Heed my call!
And let's keep moving.
Und ich habe gemerkt, Mikro war nicht an. Noch besser.
That's the last of them.
We need to find the source of these monsters before things get worse.
Agreed. They're almost unmanageable as it is.
Let's return to the Amarcian Enclave and meet up with the girls. Thanks, Richard.
You look exhausted. Are you sure it's safe to keep wielding Lambda's power like this?
I'm fine. I'm just not used to it. Besides, I know he's not trying to control me.
Did he say that?
No, I just trust that it's true.
I don't understand, Asbel. I would never have the strength to trust him after what he did.
It's not about strength, Richard. If anything, I have to believe in him because I'm weak. But I suppose some things can't be helped no matter how hard you believe. When we were kids, I believed we'd be together forever. And so did Sophie. That's not gonna happen. Not as long as we're all human.
Asbel.
We can hope and pray and believe all we want, but it doesn't change a damn thing. That's why I don't know what to say to her.
Ab wann habe ich nicht mehr aufgenommen? Das ist gerade eine sehr interessante Frage. Ich hoffe, das war bevor wir in... Also erst abdem wir in die Ruinen waren. Spar das Kater. Was ist los mit dir? Was ist los mit dir? Antworte mir! Los! Nix. Ist hier vielleicht noch was? Oh, Moment. Nö. Gut. Dann gehen wir wieder. Es wäre trotzdem interessant zu wissen, ab wann ich nicht mehr aufgenommen habe. Kann ich gerade nicht nachgucken. Verdammt. So, jetzt würde ich aber gerne mal... Ah.
A moment, please. I need to relay our report for the President.
So what's Fodra like?
That's right. You haven't been there before. Well, it's sad, actually. It's withered and desolate, and everything's dead.
And that's where Lambda came from.
Yeah.
You are conflicted.
Can't hide anything from you, huh? You heard what Sophie said.
Protoss haste was designed to destroy me. That was the entire purpose for her existence. And now that purpose is gone, it's no wonder she's malfunctioning. Without purpose, she's little more than an empty, soulless doll, doomed to be alone for all eternity. Quite tragic, really. Your human life is limited. How can you hope to save Protoss haste from her solitude?
Well,
Your worries grow with each passing moment. Can you find an answer in the midst of such despair? I look forward to watching your fragile little mind scramble for an answer.
alone for all eternity. I remember how I felt when Dad died, if I hadn't recovered from that. I thought I'd lost everything, but then Sophie was there for me. It made me happy. It was like being part of a new family. A family.
Thanks for waiting. Let's be on our way.
Gut, dann wollen wir jetzt mal ein bisschen was machen. Gut. Oh, da ist was.
The girls are waiting for us. Let's hurry back to the Amarcian Enclave.
I wonder if Sophie's gonna be okay after this.
Asbel.
Richard, when someone dies, that's the end of their friendship, right?
Are you thinking about Sophie?
Yeah, what happens after we pass away? We would just end up becoming some distant memory for those left behind. If everything ends up disappearing in the end, what's the point of all this? And where would that leave Sophie? She would end up being all alone, without any of us to support her.
Asbel, let's not worry about such things now. That day is far in the future.
You don't know that! We could die tomorrow, or even today!
Asbel, calm yourself. Even if that happened, all we can do is value the time we have with Sophie. That way, a part of us will remain in her heart after we're gone.
Do you really think so?
Yes, I truly do. Now come on, let's go see Sophie.
Genau, jetzt lasst uns mal in der Folge noch das hier abhaken. Und in der nächsten Folge machen wir dann das, auf was ich mich am meisten gefreut habe. Erstmal. So, dann wollen wir mal. Erstmal müssen wir suchen nach dem Mädchen. Hi.
Welcome back, fellas. How are things in Strata?
We were able to dispatch the monsters there. However, more could appear at any moment. It's time for us to strike at the source.
Okay, then let's boogie off to Fodra as soon as we can.
Hey, Sophie. Look, I'm sorry. I wish I could promise to be with you forever, but it would just be a lie. I'll die before you, and there's no getting around it. But there's still plenty of time for us to deal with life together.
Together?
I've given this some thought, and if you want a family, I think we should give you one. From now on, your name will be Sophie Lant, and I'll be your father.
Sophie Lant.
From this moment forward, you and I are family.
So, you're adopting Sophie into the House of Lant?
I'll take care of her, just like my father took care of Hubert and me. Even now, his memory helps me in hard times. So I hope my memory can do the same for you. Although I have to admit, it feels a little weird being your parent. You used to be bigger than me, remember?
It's not weird, it's happy.
Well, if you're Asbel's daughter, I guess that makes you my niece.
So you're gonna be uncle, little bro. Now you just need to find Sophie a nice aunt.
What?
Jetzt geht das schon wieder los.
This gives us all the more reason to eliminate the monsters and secure our future.
Humanity's very existence is a crime. They can never promise forever. Do not trust their ambiguous words.
Who are you? Why did you say that?
Na dann.
Hey, Sophie, which is better, this machine or that machine?
The one on the right.
Okay, but what about these two?
Left.
What are you both up to?
I heard that everyone gave wedding presents to Fermat, so I figured I need to give her something too.
Hence you're tinkering with the machines?
Yep, I made a bunch of presents. This one's an automatic shoulder massager. That one's an automatic egg cracker. And this one's an automatic bread kneader.
Those aren't very romantic presents for a newlywed.
Really? Oh, man.
Still, as long as you put your heart into it, I'm sure anything you had in mind would suffice.
Anything?
Yes. In fact, all you really need to do is show up and grace her with that radiant smile of yours.
Pascal, let's go see Fermat. You can show her your radiant smile.
All right, it's decided. Let's go right now so I can give her my biggest wah-ha-ha grin.
No, wait a moment. Not the blah-ha-ha-ha-ha. Oh, too late. Well, then again, to have a chance to gaze upon even the worst of your smiles.
Und dann noch das.
Sophie, want some of this?
Thank you. Sophie, are you cold? I'll get you a blanket. No, I'm okay.
Sophie, are you tired? It'll be a while before we reach Fodra. You should try to get some rest.
It's okay. I'm not sleepy yet.
Sophie, if anything ever troubles you, please feel free to talk to me about it.
Thank you. Captain, Pascal, everyone is being overly nice to me.
I'll be nice to you too, Sophie. Give me a hug.
Pascal, stop. Everyone, come here. Your fawning over Sophie is freaking her out. For heaven's sake, think about what you're doing.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Sophie. It's okay. It made me happy. Thank you, everyone.
We're done here. Disperse.
It's not like that, Captain. But I do get scared when everyone's nice. Because I know it will end one
Nein,
day.
da bist du falsch, denn wir leben ewig. Sollte weniger Bücher reintun, fällt mir gerade mal so auf. Aber die sind alle so gut. So, mal gucken. Nee, das müsste... Nee, hier müsste das damit sein. Das war für die Waffen. Können wir eigentlich Neues herstellen, fällt mir gerade ein. Und wenn, müsste das hier mit sein. Nee, stimmt nicht. War das nicht hier mit drin, das Essenszeug, oder? Verdammt. Ah ne, hier war das. Ja. Verdammt. Gut, Hammer. Dann kommen wir ja. Und dafür habe ich jetzt so lange gesucht. Mir fiel gerade auf, wir müssten eigentlich mal wieder ein paar Tränke reintun. Nee. Denn wir haben noch 15. Verdammt, habe ich vergessen. Sorry. So. Dann will ich noch schnell was in dieser Folge machen und dann werden wir die Folge beenden. War hier nicht der Ausgang? Doch, war. So, dann wollen wir mal. Da.
Oh, I forgot.
What is it, Asbel?
There's something I have to do back at Barona Castle. I need to file a report to Dallin.
You're going alone?
Don't worry. I won't run off by myself.
Good.
Now that you mention it, I left something behind at Barona Castle too.
Yeah?
Then you have to go back for it, right?
Yes, perhaps I should. I wouldn't mind making a quick stop there.
Then it's settled. Let's get going.
Let's go.
In truth, what I left behind is too heavy to carry. What I left behind
Ah,
are memories.
gut, dann wollen wir mal noch nach Severhard. Severhard, auch wenn Severhard heißt. Oder so. Ich nenne Severhard. Severhard, Severhard, dupdidup. Severhard. Dumm. So. Das Haus, das ich suche, war übrigens hier unten. Glaube ich. Und zwar... War das hier? Nee, das war ein bisschen weiter, oder? Aber jetzt, mit dir können wir auch gerade mal sprechen, wenn wir hier sind.
Hello, Pascal. Do you remember me? I'm Sagan. It's been a while.
Oh, hey, Sagan. I know I'm all behind the times and stuff, but big congrats on the wedding. But why is Fair Ma asleep? She not feeling well?
Well, actually, we're going to have a baby.
Oh, how wonderful.
Is she hurt?
Lately, Fermat has found it difficult to eat. I tried to convince her that she must, for the sake of the child if nothing else, and yet...
It's unusual to hear of a woman losing her appetite this far into a pregnancy.
Lately, she seems to be having trouble even getting out of bed.
Come on, Sagan! You're gonna be a daddy soon! That means you gotta step up your game!
Honestly, this all just happened so fast. We only decided to marry after we found out about the pregnancy.
Hello there.
Are you hurting?
No, I'm okay. I just worry that I'm not fit to be a mother.
If you give birth, doesn't that make you a mother?
It takes more than that. I have to protect the baby and make sure to raise it right.
So what about a father? Do you have to give birth to be a father?
Huh?
Is that why you're upset?
Sagan. It doesn't quite work that way, Sophie. Men don't give birth. Sagan becomes a father when Fair Ma gives birth.
Oh. Fair Ma, will you let me see the baby?
You've never seen a baby before?
Not really.
How interesting.
I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse Sophie. She says strange things sometimes.
No, it's all right. In fact, I feel much less worried than I did a few minutes ago.
Really?
I'm sorry, Sagan. I think I've been taking you for granted. I've been so worried about motherhood, I never considered that you might be equally concerned.
It's me who should apologize. You're the one carrying the lion's share of the burden. From now on, we'll face our problems together, for the sake of our child.
Yes. You'll have plenty to eat now, little one. I promise.
Who are you talking to?
To my baby. Would you like to try?
Hello. It didn't answer. I don't think it likes me.
Of course it does. It was quite a response, actually. Here, put your hand on my stomach.
Oh, it's moving.
See? That's how it communicates. In fact, right now, I think it's hungry.
I can get food. What does it want?
Maybe some chocolate. The kind from the Amarcian Enclave. The stuff from the fountain?
Okay, let's go to the fountain. Come on.
Hey, wait a sec. That's your favorite food. Well, as long as you're feeling better.
I guess we're off to the Amarcian Enclave.
Sorry for the trouble. Take care.
Hi. Nochmal. Da Schokolade.
Fair Ma, we brought you some chocolate.
Oh, thank you. It smells divine.
What's wrong, Fermat?
I think it's time. Oh my gosh, what?
What do we do?
Like, help!
This is bad.
Everyone, stay calm. If you keep yelling, the baby won't come out.
Sophie's right, in her own way. Just keep your heads on straight and we'll all be fine. If it comes to it, I'll deliver the baby.
What? Sherry, can you do that?
Well, I saw several births while working in the relief organization. And besides, it's not like you're going to do it.
I can help.
Thanks, Sophie. Okay, hold on. Wait, we need like hot water and stuff, right? Right. Can you boil some? You got it.
Right, and I'll go try to find a doctor.
What can I do?
Let me think. Sheets. Clean sheets. As many as you can find.
So if you need me, I'll just be outside.
No. You have to stay here with their mom.
That's right, mister. You aren't going anywhere. Sagan!
Hold on, Firma. I'm right here.
It'll be all right.
You'll be great, Sharia. I believe in you.
Thanks, Sophie. Push, Verma. You're almost there.
Come on out, baby. You can do it.
It's a girl. This is just wonderful. Welcome to the world, little one.
Verma, can I touch the baby?
Of course.
She's warm and soft. So this is a baby.
It's okay, little one. This girl is your friend. Sagan, I want to name our new child Sophia.
Sophia. It's a good name. Let's call her that.
Sophia. It's a name born from my name.
In a sense, you're the mother of our daughter's name.
I'm a mother? Hello, Sophia. I'm Sophie. I'm the mother of your name.
Die Szene ist niedlich. Sophia hat den Titel Passieren. Moment. Patin ist nicht die Übersetzung von Göttmama. Das würde eigentlich Göttermutter heißen, aber na gut. Dann halt so. Wieso Patin? Ich verstehe es nicht. Dann wollen wir noch. Wobei, nee, wie man das in der nächsten Folge. Also, wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dahin. Tschüss, tschüss.